Recently, we have received a server migration notification from Alibaba Cloud, and this migration will exert some negative impacts to the remote function of our current projects, which is connected to our server 115.29.251.24, and all projects related should be migrated to the new server before January 4th, 2023, as the old server will stop working. So today, we sincerely invite you to kindly cooperate us to migrate your projects from the old server to the new server before January 4th, 2023. And we apologize for any inconvenience caused to you and your customers. And please note that only the projects using the old server will be affected. Projects that already connected to the new server 157.175.231 and 123 will not be affected, so you don't have to do anything. And the projects that using MQTT1 are not affected. Also, projects that using MQTT2 are not affected. So if your projects are now using these three modes, will not be affected, so you don't have to do anything. As the upgrade of Alibaba Cloud exerts great influence to our server, and our RD team have created an app which is called Migration Tools to help us to migrate server with ease. So today I will introduce how to use it. So this is the guidelines for server migration. So for the projects using the remote function of HDR-on, iLife, Iridium i3 Pro, and connected to the old server, you can download the migration app for server migration. Sorry, please mute your microphone. So I have to mute all of you. Okay. So if you are using the remote function of this, in order to make sure that the remote function will work properly, so please cooperate us to migrate the server. And after you finish the migration, if you want to access your projects remotely through our HDR Bus Pro setup tool and our new software Studio, then please select Customer Servers in the Remote Access page and fill in the new server IP and the group name to search your projects remotely and connect. And for more explanation, I will show you one by one. So now, let's talk about this. So this is our migration tools. And I have to explain that because of the App Store are still review our app, so it will be released on December 20th. So if you are using the iPhone, so it will be able to download this app until December 20th. But if it's Android, please. Sorry, can you please mute? Okay, no, sorry. So this is our migration tools. So if you want to do this, then please download it from Google Play. And if you cannot download from Google Play, please feel free to contact us from Skype or our ticket system. We will send it to you directly. So with this, we can do the server migration with great ease. And for this tool, we have two ways to do the migration. The first one is called local migration. That's to say, if you connect to the local network of the project, and you just have to turn on this app, and then click Search and Configure, and then the system or the app will check if the gateway server is connected to the old server, and then it will automatically migrate to the new server. So that's very easy to do it. And later, I will show you how to do this with our projects. So that's to say, if you want to do it quickly, you can send this app to the project owner and then ask him or her to connect to the local LAN, and then the projects will migrate automatically. And also, we have another function, which is the remote migration. It is applicable to the case that the migration app and the gateway are on different network. For example, if I'm at my house, I want to migrate the project of Kevin's, then I can just get his project name and the password and group name, then enter it. From here, click this configuration icon and enter the group name and click search. When the projects appears, then just enter the password, then it will migrate automatically. So that's the two ways to do it. I know this, we have tried our best to minimize the impacts, which is caused by the upgrading of Alibaba Cloud, but we still have to apologize that it also may cause some inconvenience to you. But so we sincerely invite you to do this before January the 4th. So the remote function of the project will not be affected. And please pay attention. This migration tools, even though it has two ways to do the migration, but after January the 4th, 2023, the remote migration function will not be able to use. So guys, please note that the remote migration function of our migration tools will not be able to use until January the 4th. So please try to migrate the projects as soon as possible. Otherwise, you may have to go to site to change it. That's very troublesome. So now let me introduce how to use it in detail. So if you are making a new project, a brand new project, so you just have to enter the new server IP for remote. So you don't have to change anything. So from January the 4th, the old server 115.29 and 251.24 shall now be used. So from now on, if you are making a new project, please use this new server directly. This is for the new projects. And also here are other situations. For example, the projects which are using HDL-on, the mobile app for control. And if your projects can use HDL-on to do remote control successfully, then on December 21st, the project server will be automatically migrated to new server. And it will take about 30 minutes. After that, users no need to do anything. So if the projects cannot be controlled by HDL-on, please controlled remotely by HDL-on. Please use our migration tools to do the migration. But if it can be controlled by HDL-on remotely and successfully, HDL will migrate it automatically on December 21st. So please pay attention to this. And for projects that using iLife remote control function, you can use Migration Tools app to migrate the gateway server. Don't worry, later I will show you. It's quite easy. After the migration, you have to change if you want to use the remote function of HDL-on, of iLife, sorry. You have to enter the server IP in the remote page of iLife and then click Save. Then you can use our new server to remote control your projects. So please note the projects using HDL-on and iLife. Here are some differences. And later I can show you how to do it if it's needed. So now, are we clear about this? If I didn't make it clear, please feel free to tell me. I can explain in detail. And please note, just the remote function will be affected by the upgrade of Alibaba Cloud. Other functions of our products will not be affected. And after the server migration, all functions, including the remote function, will not be affected. So if no question about this part, I will move on. Okay, now.
Yes, please. My first questions. Can I just ask you about the HDL-on MQTT1? If we need to do the migrations, if we have more than 1,000 projects, what we should do? We should do every one individual.
Hello, guys.
It will create
No.
a big impact in this. This will create a big impact, and people will start complaining. We cannot migrate every project. It's too much. So our dealers and integrators will complain, and we will have a big trouble.
Okay, Muhammad, please take it easy. The projects using MQTT will not be affected. Using MQTT 1 and MQTT 2 will not be affected. Only the projects using the old server, this one will be affected. So don't worry.
Okay. So the new server 127 or 157, is that still working?
Yes, this one is still working.
So we don't need to change the 157 if the project under 157 is fine?
Yes, only the projects connected to this server will be affected, so don't worry. I know many of our international dealers are now using this 157 server, so don't worry, it will not be affected.
Okay, thanks, God.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, it's my pleasure. Okay, now let's move on. So guys, if you are using the Iridium i3 Pro, please pay attention to this. If you are using the Iridium i3 Pro, please go to the Iridium Studio to change the server IP into the new server 157.175.231 and 123. This is the only thing you need to do. So if you are using the Iridium i3 Pro, please do this. You can refer to the instructions to change it. So that's the different situations of it. And then if you changed from the new server to the from the old server to the new server, and one day your clients want you to program their projects, you want to do it remotely, then please go to our studio or our HDL Bus Pro setup tool. Click Option and then click Remote Access and select Custom Server and enter the new server IP and enter your group name. Then you can find your projects and connect them to do the remote programming. Because I have made some adjustment to make it fixed, so if you click custom servers and it is not fixed, please enter it manually. You have to enter the server IP manually. If you want to make it fixed, I can show you how to do it. Please find the position that you installed your HDL Bus Pro setup tool. And find this. Click this file. And then change the IP here. I can show you a screenshot. So if you want this custom IP to be fixed, That's to say you don't have to enter the new server IP every time when you want to search your projects. So you can do this. You can refer to this screenshot to do it. Then you don't have to enter the server IP every time when you want to do remote access. So that's the way to do it. If I'm not clear enough, please ask me. So, and if you want to do remote access through our new software studio, then click the IP configuration, remote control, and enter the server IP, and then you can connect your projects. So that's the way to remote access after changing the server. So now I will show you how to use. Okay. Before I may show you how to do it with my mobile phone, I will take a quick look at our questions. This server will be the long-term server. So from now on, we will use this. Our overseas customers should use this server. Yes. Okay, now please wait a moment. I will show you how to do it. You can see, hi guys, you can see this is my project, and now I'm connecting to the, now let me project my phone screen into the computer so you can watch my operation. Okay. So now this is my phone and this is our migration tools. And make sure you are connected to the local network. And this is the local network of my training box. So now click Migration Tools. You will click Search and sorry. You can see now it is migrated. This gateway, this is my project. Because I click this search and configure, and then it will shows us upgraded. So it means this project has been upgraded. We can check from here. As I didn't refresh this page, so this is still the old server. So now let me turn off this page, and faster search again. You can see after I click search and configure from these migration tools, the projects will migrate to the new server automatically. So this is how to do it locally. And if you have projects which is you want to migrate it remotely, you can click this configuration icon, enter the group name. For example, I will use David's project as an example. Enter the group name of it and click search. So please wait some time. You can see under the group name HDL David, and here are 2 projects. So if I want to migrate David first, then click this and enter the password of it. And click the, so you can see David's project has been migrated to the new server automatically. So the operations are very easy. And this will tip you other version. It's because it may use other server or it use MQTT mode, so it will tip you other version, and sometimes it may shows you upgrade failure, so it doesn't upgrade successfully. So that's the way to do it. And let's go back, because I still have another project, which is this one, and enter the password of it. You can see then this project have been upgraded successfully as well. And this is because I remember this is my colleague's training box, and in his training box here is our link here are our link gateway, so it will shows other version because our link gateway are using the MQTT mode. That's why it tips other version. So that's the way, the 2 ways to do it. It's quite easy. So after the migration, sorry guys, because they are making some manufacturing, so here a lot of noise. So after the migration successfully, if we want to do, after making the migration, if we want to access the projects, remember we have changed the server IP, so if we want to remote access the project, then please do not select default servers anymore because we have changed the server. So please select custom servers and enter the IP, or you can change from here. I have sent you screenshots, so it will be fixed. You don't have to enter it anymore. So you can see Michelle, you can search the projects, right? We have changed the project Michelle locally, and another project we have changed together, which is this one, and search. You can see these two projects appear now, and you can enter them with the password. So now let's connect one. Okay, then click faster search. Since we are old friends, I know that you know how to do it. So the only thing that you have to pay attention is to select custom servers now if you do the migration, and enter the server IP to search your projects. That's the way to do it. So am I clear about this? Okay, Offer, about this, I have sent, I know that last time it has influence to you. I'm so sorry, and I have checked this with the engineer. He told me that he had added this, so every time if the server is not working properly, he will get a notification and he will fix it immediately. Sorry about the last issue. For overseas. Hello, if you are using the new link gateway, HDL MQTT, and it's a different way. It's not using any server because it is a different way to using the remote function. For detailed information, hello James, can you help us explain this?
Hello?
Oh, hello, James.
Yes. Which one need me to explain?
About this MQTT, because
Okay.
yes, this question.
For overseas project, which new IP model firmware isn't comfortable to use MQTT over remote server? What server does MQTT use? Okay. Actually, right now we have MQTT 1.0 and MQTT 2.0 in Dubai now. So for us, we recommend you use MQTT 2.0 for new project because this new MQTT like 2.0 is more functional than before. But the only problem is if the client they use HDR will only use MQTT 1.0. But if they can use the ARM Pro then you can use MQTT 2.0. This question.
Okay, thank you, James. Thank you a million. So, yes, so if you are using, if you mean the new IP module is this one is our link gateway. So please use MQTT. I can show you how to do it. So if you are using our link gateway, now let me turn off this.
Actually, one IP module can use MQTT 2.0 to connect. Is okay. So means the MQTT 2.0 can support link gateway and one port gateway. But you should use HDR Pro app.
Okay, thank you. So if you are using our link gateway, then you have to use our new software studio to do the configuration, and you have to select. You can add the link gateway from. So this is our link gateway. If you want to use this, so please use our MQTT from here. So if you select MQTT and click search, if the project is online, then you can find your project. But this time in my training box, here is no online project. Here is only one such project. So if you want to connect by using the MQTT, then you can, if it shows this, if this button is in red, then it means the projects are offline. If it's in green, then it's online, then you can connect it. So that's the way to use MQTT for remote. Yes, Mesh Gateway you can use MQTT the second, but need to upgrade to special firmware. If you want this firmware, please contact us for it. Hello guys. Do you need me to show you more about how to do the migration? If no more question about the operation, then if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us.
Hello? No any question?
Hello guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. Now we are moving into the QA part. So if you have any questions or doubts about this, please feel free to ask us.
Hi guys, you can open the microphone, and if you have any question, you can ask. And we also will share with you the recorded videos if you want to review after this webinar. I think some of you might need some time to digest about the solution to migrate your server. So if you don't have any question right now, it's okay. So Michelle, have you finished?
Yes, I'm finished. So if guys you have any questions about my operation, please feel free to ask me. I can show you one more time because I want to make sure that I have made it clear.
Or maybe we can set up a Skype group for server migration. If anyone who has question about server migration, they can ask questions in that group.
Okay. So now if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Also, I think there's one thing to remind. I mean, during the migration of the server, the end users, they cannot get access to their project remotely. They cannot control anything remotely, and they should know about it during the migration. I mean, if his project will be migrated maybe tomorrow, then you should inform them if they cannot use their remote functions during that period of time. I think it's better to inform them in advance, or when they find they cannot use a remote function, maybe they will complain.
Oh, thank you, Lawrence. Thank you. So guys, please pay attention. If you have made the migration, please inform your clients. And also, I have one thing to tell you. If you use the migration tool to migrate the project, and if you want to test if the remote function can work or not, please do it after 5 minutes, because only after 5 minutes the data can working properly. So please check if the remote function will work or not after 5 minutes if you make the migration.
I think, Michelle, we need also to pay attention those servers, if they were not online, that after a period of time, I mean after January 4th, then they want to connect remotely, then it will not working, and we should pay attention to those type of projects.
Yes, I have told them, if after January the 4th, if you want to migrate the projects remotely, the migration tool will not support to do it remotely. Please do it locally. And for the projects are not online, you can try our migration tools. If still cannot work, please go to site to do it. Or you can ask people on site to do it. Hello guys, any other questions about this?
如果没有问题就结束了吧，还是怎么样子？就建个群呗，建个群，然后有问题及时在群里面解决呗。
好，待会让可能要 Lawrence 那边协助一下拉个群。
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Then thank you guys for your time.
不用加群，因为我们已经有很多群。
We can end this webinar. If you have any questions, you can contact us directly. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to you and your customers. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you for your time. If you have any other questions, please contact us from Skype or Tiki System or WeChat. Our support team will help you. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you for your time.